And today we're talking about a very serious subject. After the Newtown, Connecticut massacre, America is divided on where they stand as far as gun restrictions. Our moms are here to tell us today about their opinions and the reason behind it. Of course, join us are Allie Dar, Lisa Harst, and Molly Pearson. Nice to have all of you back. All right, now two of you are in favor of being able to arm yourself with a weapon.
Molly and I are.
All right, let's go ahead and talk.
I asked on Facebook if everyone could guess who was for guns and who was not.
Were they right?
I haven't looked at the comments yet.
Okay, nice. All right, Allie, so kind of give us your background and why you do support being able to carry a gun.
We had guns growing up, and I knew how to use them. So I just feel like if you're properly trained and you properly train your children, I feel like it's a safe option for moms, especially I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I want to be armed and ready if somebody's going to come and break into our home.
Yeah. Okay. Molly, what about you?
Well, my husband's a ex-Marine, and he's actually was a presidential guard and a sharpshooter. And when I was growing up, my parents never had guns in our home. But, you know, after I had children and my husband travels sometime, you know, I feel that if somebody's going to come into my home and attempt to hurt me or my children, or even take my children, then I'm going to defend myself.
Then you have the right to defend yourself.
Right.
All right.
Not me.
On the other side. All right. Well, tell us why you feel that guns just need to be kept out of the home and out of society in general.
I mean, I wouldn't even say out of society. I mean, my family, most of my family members all have guns. I mean, I have shotguns. My dad has guns. He lived in the country forever. So I grew up, I mean, I've shot plenty of guns in my life, target shooting, things like that. But I think if I didn't have kids, I'd actually think differently about it. But I just don't want one in my house with my children. There's too many, like, even if the 1% chance that one of my friends kids have a sleepover and someone gets a hold of a gun, I don't know what I would do. Yeah. And I think like the chances of someone breaking in my house to shoot me and my kids is probably less. I'd probably have more likely to get hit by a drunk driver. You know, I think for the even if it's a 1% chance that my kid will die from the gun in my house is not okay.
It's really interesting that the two of you didn't grow up having guns in your house, but you did, and yet your opinions kind of differ.
I mean, my
as to
parents
what you
have
think
guns, my grandma
people would
has
have.
one.
You think if people grew up with a gun in their house that they would be for it, but it's kind of interesting you guys are kind of complete opposite.
Well,
so I guess everybody's experience is different.
Well, and I think too, I mean, Allie and I definitely both agree that people need to be properly trained. We're not saying that in our homes we have, you know, high-grade military machine guns. I mean, it's not, you know, we have a handgun, and I can tell you the first time that I actually shot it, which has only been once, the emotion from it, I wasn't prepared for at all. So after the one time, it's definitely something that I would go and take a class and educate myself on and make sure I understood how to use it, because it's not something that I take lightly. I don't think it's a toy. You know, I think the fact that you could take somebody's life with it, to me, is very serious. So we're not trying to, you know, make light of a situation. I mean, we definitely believe in, you know, taking classes and understand what you're dealing with.
All right, ladies, a great conversation we're having this morning. Of course, we will talk more about this coming up next hour. Thanks so much.